Here's another really good example of the student driving correctly. So as we're driving in the left lane, we're going to be affected by the car in front of us. You're going to see this car. There you go. He's braking, red light. Hey guys, welcome to FM Driving School. You're with me, your fully qualified driving instructor, FM. In today's video, we're going to show you really good examples of how to pass your driving test, how to impress that driving examiner when you're doing your driving test. So watch it to the end. We've got some really important clips, extremely important examples, and you're going to benefit by watching it. Don't forget guys to like, share and subscribe. It's only a button, but it makes a big difference to our channel. So show some love by clicking the button. Let's get back into the clip. Here's another really good example of the student driving correctly. So as we're driving in the left lane, we're going to be affected by the car in front of us. You're going to see this car. There you go. He's braking. Red lights are coming off and they're turning left. We got a cyclist in front of him that we have to think about. And we're going to be checking the right. And watch what the student does. Moves across safely to the right lane. Now there's another car on the left, this black car, and there's a yellow van, a little van. The student now correctly, after the yellow AA van, moves back into the left lane. Now when students overtake, sometimes they forget to move back into the left lane and then they hog the right lane. If you hog the right lane for far too long, it then becomes a major fault you can fail, because the right lane is used for what, guys? It's used for overtaking. So make sure you always move back into the left lane if you're going straight and if it's safe. Okay, so now that we understand the rules of the left lane, the right lane, as you can see by this car here, is used for overtaking. So the left lane is for slow moving vehicles. That's the first rule you need to understand when you're driving in your driving test. Now, commonly a student will remember this rule and they think, okay, let me just drive on the left lane every single time. Watch what happens here. You have to be able to see the arrows on the floor. Now the arrows, we're going straight, second exit on the roundabout. And if the examiner doesn't tell you where you're going, you have to assume you're going straight. That's the rule in the test. Now, as we're driving, either there's road markers on the floor or road signs. Commonly, you'll be thinking, let me be on the left lane to go straight, second exit. Let's see what's happening here. As we're driving, the student is getting himself into the left lane. But look at the arrows on the floor. This goes left only, and the center lane goes straight. Now, had we been going second exit with the incorrect lane, we're going to play it back in a bit. Watch what happens. Now, the student has to now change his mind and turn left safely by indicating, by checking their mirrors. And in this situation, the driving instructor has intervened. The driving examiner may, had my student gone straight, hold on to the steering if there's a car on the center lane trying to go straight. So basically it would be dangerous. The examiner would have intervened and you would have failed straight away. We're going to play it back. We're going to show you what we were saying to the student at that time when the student made the incorrect decision. Let's play it back. We're taking the second exit, okay?
Okay. Right. That's a bit early, isn't it?
Way too early.
Yeah.
But which exit are you taking?
That's straight. Oh, was in the wrong lane?
Yeah, indicate left, go left. Go left.
Oh, there's a middle lane in that to be.
Yes.
Oh,
Okay, I'm just careful. Yeah. Come in.
oh.
So did you see the arrow lane?
Yeah, I saw it late.
Okay.
Yeah.
Relax, let's talk about what happened. If you see a lane, bro, the best option to do right now is indicate left and go left.
Yeah, just don't bother going straight around.
No, it's too dangerous
It's
to
too
cut
dangerous
someone.
to change lane.
Yes, clutch down, gear one. The reason I usually would help you out, the reason why I didn't, I wanted you to see what would happen.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
And
saw
I
it
knew,
too late, yeah.
and I knew I could take control right at the
Yeah,
end to make you
yeah.
turn left. I just want to see if you'll see the arrow. You did.
But
At
too
the
late.
end,
Yeah,
too
yeah,
late.
yeah, too late.
But
Yeah.
it's cool. It's gonna happen in the test.
But that's fine. You're allowed, innit? Like to make a
Quickly,
mistake.
I'm saying no, but it's
Yeah.
how you react to
Yeah,
the
how you
mistake.
react. Yeah, yeah,
And so the safest way is to indicate left and go the wrong way. Okay.
yeah.
As you can see, as a driving instructor or even as a driving examiner, this job is very, very risky because we have no idea what exactly is happening with the student, what they're planning to do. And as you can see, me, I have the luxury because it's a lesson of asking the student what's going on in their head. So we gave them the chance to see the arrows, get into the correct lane. But once we can see they're in the incorrect lane, now we ask the student at the right time, what are you planning to do? So once we got the answer, then we can figure out how to react to the situation. Had the student been a bit more experienced, maybe we'll allow them to even make the mistake and will intervene by taking control of the car. So in this situation, the student is slightly below test standard, so we can ask the question, what is your plan? So there's different ways of teaching. In this situation, we found out that the student was planning to go straight, but they missed or they just saw the arrow slightly late, and so now we've asked them, can you indicate left and move across? Now, depending on the situation, if there's too many cars in the center lane going straight, maybe you can cut it, you wouldn't be able to cut across, then turn left, indicate left. If the center lane is empty, then we can move back across. So we've answered the student was saying, what should I do? In this situation, every situation is different, guys, but in this situation, because it's quite where there's cars on the center lane, the best course of action was to indicate left and turn left in this situation. It doesn't mean to say that you can't actually cut back across, indicate right, and go back to the center lane to go straight. If it's empty, then also that's also a possibility. But in this situation, we've answered the student quickly, which is indicate left and turn left. So every situation is slightly different. Hopefully that was quite a good way of analyzing different situations, different ways of reacting to a mistake, different ways of driving in the driving exam as well. Now, in the first clip, we showed you how you should be driving in the left lane, that if you overtake, whatever the situation, if you find yourself on the right lane, move back into the left lane. As I said, commonly, now that's a rule fixed in your head. It's fixed in, it's cemented, you know, left lane, left lane, left lane. Now, accidentally, now, when we come to a different situation, like this roundabout where the arrows, oh, look at this car overtaking us really fast. Anyway, like now in the situation of the roundabout where the arrow is telling you actually the center lane now goes straight, you have to see the arrow and change the rules up. Now you have to move to the center lane to go straight. As a student, especially if you're not fully experienced or you don't have enough driving hours inside of you, you guys sometimes make this it's quite a common mistake, so don't beat yourself up over it. Make sure you always stick to the left lane, but also at the same time see arrows, see road markings, see road signs, that if it's telling you the center, the right lane goes straight and the left is left only, then we have to move across. We have to follow this road signs or road markings. Bear that in mind. In order to impress a driving examiner, you have to be able to see such road markers, road signs. But if you do make the mistake, if I was a driving examiner and you quickly corrected the mistake by like we just saw in the example of the student, by checking the left mirror indicating, even though you know I'm the one who's told the student to do it, if you reacted like that independently, then all credit to you. The examiner will be slightly relieved. He'll be slightly impressed. Despite the mistake, he'll be impressed by your quick reaction. This is one really good way of impressing the driving examiner if you make a big mistake, because being in the wrong lane is a big mistake. But as I said, you can go the wrong way safely without making a major fault, without failing your driving test. Thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully that was useful. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Click the button for all the latest videos.